Hello, and welcome to another round of Octopath Traveler. Or 4, I think. A good day. I managed to go to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning today, so that was something. Wasn't planning on it, it just kind of happened. But yeah, I'm awake though, and I did wake up at a relatively normal time compared to when I went to bed. But that said, I'm only going off of like, I don't know, 4 hours of sleep or so. And I have a confession that has nothing to do with the fact that I went to bed too late last night. It has everything to do with the fact that last time we played, I ended too soon, I guess, because I didn't actually quite finish off Tressa's story. Specifically, we were supposed to go back to her house and read the journal that we got. Otherwise, we end up with this. See? And if you recall from last time, my plan had been to go into a new area, and that didn't happen because of this. So, anyway, within that book were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far end of the realm. Spellbound, Tressa forgot time, read every one of his adventures.
この世は宝物に満ちている。きっとあるはずだ。探し求めるものが。
さあ、海の向こうへ漕ぎ出そう。大いなる世界がそこに待っている。
決めた。私、旅に出るわ。
That seems like the appropriate reaction.
行商人として世界を旅することにしたわ。
I'm gonna leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
あらあら、何を言い出すのかしら。
ダメだダメだ、旅なんてまだ早すぎる。商人たる者、仕入れに2年、店先に3年、あと5年は修行を積んでだな。
もう決めたの。私、世界を見て回って一人前になってくるわ。
Well, that's probably pretty true.
ああ、聞いちゃいない。こうなったら止めても無駄か。
Well, that is a pushover father right there.
ちょっとあなた。
いつかこうなる気はしていたよ。俺の娘だからな。
Is that what her dad did or something? Is there a reason for why he's so laid back about
商
this?
人たる者、何事も経験だ。気の済むようにやってみなさい、トレサ。
ああ、心配だわ。どうか聖火のお導きを。この子をお守りください。
Oh, she came around fast.
気をつけるのよ、トレサ。しっかりね。
ありがとう、お父さん、お母さん。わがまま言ってごめんなさい。でもきっと大きくなって帰ってくるから。
そうでないと困る。なんたってうちの看板娘だ。
He's your only employee, I'm pretty sure.
行ってきます。
Get east out of town. Alright, I think now I'm officially allowed to leave. Alright, so again, my apologies that I didn't finish off Tressa's quest line last time. This journal. The author only filled out half the pages.
半分しか書かれてない。
The other half is still blank.
後半
And it's yours to fill, Tressa. Is it Tressa or Tressa?
残りのページは私が書いていこう。この七種の旅人さんの後に私の旅を書き記していくの。ページが全部埋まるくらい旅するんだから。あの水平線の向こうには
Oops. Cut her off. My bad.
行けばわかるよね。待っててね。これが私の旅立ちでした。一人前の商人になるための大いなる旅へ。七種の旅人さんの足跡を追いかけて。
Cool. Alright, so this is where I should have stopped last time. I did do a teensy bit of grinding, which is why they're a little bit higher level now. I at least... to progress the story, I feel like I should be going to go collect all the other characters. Or something. Oh, there's a chapter 2 to Tressa. Oh, that's how this works. Alright, that makes sense. But that said, I really want to go check out that Highlands dungeon. Because even though it was recommended level 15, I feel like even if I'm just 3 levels underneath, that it's probably fine.
私の番。
Probably. Especially with the boost system in general kind of working out in our favor.
行くわよ。
覚悟はいいか。よっ。
私の番。はい。参ろう。
But anyway, yeah, so my plan is to go up to those highlands and see if we can get through any of that dungeon at all. And you know, if it's too hard, we'll turn around and then go collect another character or something like that. But if it isn't, then I want to fully explore it as much as I can. Because it's nice having 3 characters in the party now. And when I was grinding yesterday night, I think. I don't know if this is the right way. No, it's definitely not. Yeah. When I was grinding last night, I was testing out the strategy that I'm kind of planning on going with for the most part. Which is mainly using Olberic as a tank and having him taunt, because I did grab his insight skill. So that we can use that to pull in, you know, all the fire, and then we can use the dancer skills, like Mole Dance, in order to increase his defense and what have you. So, that's my plan anyway. You only need 1. So I think that I'll probably be able to get through a good amount of whatever they're about to throw at me in that dungeon. 91%? Oh, cool. Yeah. I kind of want to try to get over it to level 15 so that we can challenge the lady with a spear in Tressa's village, though. Because that spear looked pretty good. So, And the best way to level up, I imagine, is to go and fight things that are definitely stronger than me. And that level 15 area will probably have them. So, besides. In other news, nice chances here. Another news, last night, the reason that I stayed up until 5 o'clock in the morning last night was because I was watching, well, I stayed up to 3 because I was watching a stream of someone playing Final Fantasy VII. And, you know, it was the second time they've streamed it, second time I've tuned in to check it out. These work. Cool. And besides just kind of getting frustrated a little bit with the guy playing, there's some things about the story that, or the reimagining that they've been putting in, that kind of left a bad taste, I guess, as a fan of the original game. You know, I understand that the remake is definitely a reimagining of the game, but from what I've seen, and all I've seen is the reactor stage, and then all the side quests, or most of the side quests probably, around the slums doing the neighborhood watch stuff and whatnot. And I don't mind the addition of those side quests being put in. I think that's fine. Like, when people, I remember when they announced that part 1 of the remake was going to be just in Midgar, and everyone was like, that's only like 6 or 7 hours of the game at most when you're taking your time. And so everyone I knew was like, how are you, 70% chance that you fail? Like, how are you going to pad out that game a lot? And the answer is side quests, apparently, and kind of embellishing a bit more into the story. But the thing that, like, I don't mind that. I think that that's perfectly fine. Given it is fun, and that a lot of love went into the slums in Sector 7. And kind of making it feel very lived in a good way. But the thing that threw me off that I really don't like about it is the pacing seems really weird. Like, the parts of the game where they're definitely pulling on the original and it's mirroring what was in the original, those are great. Those are good. The addition of, like, Cloud's headaches and flashbacks and issues that he has because of what he is, and the Mako poisoning that he has going on in his life and everything like that. I'm okay with... Oh wait, I think this sign tells me where I want to go. Maybe not. I'm okay with those additions of him having, you know, kind of pain and such. That said, the extended scene... Actually, I should attack him, shouldn't I? The extended scene with Sephiroth showing up after the after the bombing of the reactor, and Cloud having a, you know, bit of an episode with that was weird. And not weird as in like, oh, like that's weird, but weird as in it really throws off the pacing to like the whole game. By a lot. Like, you don't normally meet Sephiroth. Well, you don't actually meet Sephiroth until way later in the game. You're always chasing, like, pieces and bits of him, sort of. Like, there's signs that he's there, and that's it. And so, like, when you escape from the Shinra jail cells and what have you, near the start of the game, like right before you leave Midgar, that's the first time that you really encounter like stuff that has to do with Sephiroth in the game. And it's a really, really good introduction to him as a character, like super strong, like stormed Shinra by himself, but you only see the after effects and everything. Like the music, the Genova body in Hojo's lab, the blood trails like around the prison cells, and those things that lead you to go find the body of the president, like all that stuff really helped to like establish that it's like, oh, like something's going on, there's some shit going down, and like really helped build up the sense that Sephiroth was like something that was important and really like something that was special. Well, in the remake, having Sephiroth show up so early on the way back from the reactor adventure, I mean, I get that it's like trying to establish him earlier on, maybe, but it's weird. The other thing that's odd about it is that they changed the voice actor. So they changed the voice actor for Sephiroth, and so the first time that he talked, it was odd. The voice doesn't quite fit with what I know as Sephiroth. Like Advent Children is a movie that I actually enjoy, even though a good number of people generally shit on it, just because it's a Final Fantasy movie. A lot of those aren't great, like Spirits Within, but I enjoy Advent Children a good deal. And so, you know, there's a bit of fanboying on my part of that, I think. But that said, Sephiroth is a badass in that movie, and like the way that his Japanese voice actor and the way that his English voice actor deliver the dialogue is perfect. Like the tone of his voice, like just kind of dripping with arrogance, but like arrogance that's backed up by actual power. Oh, how did I miss that? That's completely lacking in the new voice actor. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, I only watched the 2 streams from the guy that I'm kind of having a vicarious playthrough of. But I really hope that it gets better, I guess, as far as Sephiroth is concerned. So that, like, something will establish it and kind of get me past that weak part from what I've seen. So there's that. The other kind of interesting thing, I suppose. No, let's just try regular. The other thing related to like padding out the gameplay a bit. Is that the enemies are a lot beefier, and I'm not sure if that's a result. Don't die? Cool. I don't know if that's just a result of the person I'm watching like never properly reading tutorials, and so he tends to kind of go and smack things with a sword, occasionally use a fire or something. Like he hasn't been using his brain very much. But the enemies seem really beefy. Like he was fighting rats, for example. I think my spear maybe? Actually, no, my bow's probably stronger. He was fighting rats, and some of the rats are like 6,000 health, which is absurd. And just as a reference point, your normal attacks are doing like anywhere between 20 and 80 damage, and then like those crits are hitting in the maybe occasionally into 100, 200 territory, unless you're Tifa, in which case you're hitting for like 700 on some of the really big attacks. Okay, I don't know how much health he has, but we're just going to defend because I want Tressa to steal from him. But yeah, they seem a lot beefier, and I don't know if the weakness effect just has that much more of an effect that it will like slow down, or not slow down, sorry, the if it does enough damage that the combat will be faster or not. But those are some of the things that stood out just from watching basically like the first 4 hours of the game or so. That's it. The characterization, I think it's up here. The characterization of everything is great. Like, Seventh Heaven looks great. The slums look fantastic. Like, they look lived in. There's enough NPCs wandering around talking about whatever's going on and updating fairly frequently when you complete quests. That it does feel lively and lived in and nice. That's nice. The only other thing that I can think of That is a small complaint again. Or actually, this is probably one of my major complaints, I guess. Besides Sephiroth. Sephiroth's my major complaint so far. Just production so early. But at the beginning, like the reactor sequence, the music was great during that. After the reactor sequence, a little bit odd music-wise. Like the tone is a little off. They're using a lot of character songs that, like, in the game were more used in like more special moments, I guess. And so it feels kind of like emotionally manipulative to some degree. It works, but it's head on. And just, yeah. Like, I can't remember if it's Tifa's theme or something else, but they use one of the characters' themes as almost as background music in the slums. And it's kind of weird, because normally you don't get that until, like, later on or during, like, certain moments and things, so it feels a little weird. Okay. I think this is the... No, this is just back to the other. Where was that dungeon that I went to before? Oh shoot. Managed to walk all the way over here. Alright, well that's good. We could get Tressa a war spear for the time being. That's not a terrible idea. Also, I apparently don't have any helms at all. I think I'm gonna keep Tressa in her black clothes. Just the evasion seems good. I mean, like 40 physical and 40 elemental damage is, or not damage, defense is really big, but I don't know. In my head, I just have her as being someone who's gonna do a good job about blocking. Okay, well, you know, maybe I won't bother actually with the spear, because I'm planning on trying to duel that the woman back in Rippletide for her spear. So for now, I'll just ignore it. And instead, I'm gonna buy... Oh, these are more expensive than I thought they'd be. Buy a few of these, because I expect to use them, and then we'll rest at the inn and then go off to the other place. But yeah, that said, you know, I feel like I harped a bit on the negatives a good amount there. Also, I just totally wasted the SP thing item that I used there. Wait, why are you red? Hold on. Oh, is this a side quest? In this village is searching for my Lori, but I'm told she's already left. So begins the tale of Never Forget. Who told you she already left? Wait, how do I get more information about this? Wait, she's got the same color? I'm a historian, seeking traces of the legendary King Beowulf the Great. I'm sure you've heard of him. I was none other than he who founded the Kingdom of Hornburg. Some colleagues, who shall remain nameless for their sake, mock my work. King Beowulf is just a myth, they laugh, but I say no. I know that they are wrong. That's why I'm here, you see. To discover the great king's monument, and prove that he did once walk this earth. Perhaps you could help me? If you happen to come across some ancient plinth, or carved granite, or their stony erection, pray tell me at once. I will let you know if I see any golems getting a hard on. Like I said, focusing a bit on the negatives and harping on them a little bit, because Final Fantasy VII, the original, was a pretty, you know, important part of my childhood, but, or at least made a bit of an impact. And so it's strange to see certain things get changed like that, but I understand that it's they're reimagining certain bits and things and trying to expand, and I'm tentatively holding back as much judgment as I can just to see how it plays out and whatnot. But I still think the pacing is kind of fucked. A friend came back from a long sea journey and brought back a bag of curious seeds. 'Twould be a shame not to plant them. I'm thinking of clearing land and making them a new field. But you need manure to prepare forest soil. Do you mind fetching me some? Alright, get one man poop, get another lady stony dicks, and get this other man his girl. I really hope none of these stories are connected. That said, I wonder... You know, I'm gonna make the assumption that it's not back in these hills where the that first dungeon for Olberg was. That's going to be my assumption for now. And instead I'm gonna assume that it's in other areas. I could be wrong. I imagine maybe I'll pick up a clue here or there. But we'll see. Okay, so how did I get up to that one dungeon I found before? It was definitely on the way to Ripple-Tide. I don't want to fight these guys. But then again, probably find it open. I just won't bother trying to, you know, go the whole mile and steal from them and everything like that. We'll just try to get through these without getting damaged. Cool. One step closer to be able to do that duel. Since I'm doing all this exploration and things, I'm not entirely sure if tonight I'm going to be able to add another character to our roster or not. I'm guessing that it's probably not going to happen. Oops, let's save. But I don't know. We'll see. It depends on the time. I'm fairly invested in watching more of that Final Fantasy VII stream, and there's plans tonight for said streamer to be live later today. So but he tends to go live at like 11:30 at night, so I'm not terribly concerned about my stream overlapping with his. But just noting that, since I'll probably try to keep it relatively short tonight, especially since I'm not intending on adding a new character in. Oh wait, this is it. Here it is. Alright, Untouched Sanctum, Danger Level 15. So, whatever's in here should probably help prepare me for that that solo fight that'll come in my way. Can I go down this way? No. Ooh, but there's a save point that I can't get to yet. Oh, Skellies! Okay, cool. Alright. Let's try to figure out weaknesses. I would oh, shoot. Someone told me the other day. Okay, so there's 6 magics, and they go opposite of each other. Wind goes against thunder or something, which I don't have, so it's probably not wind that they're weak to. I don't remember if there's a light. There's probably an ice, so probably not Moonlight Waltz. There's a lot of enemies though, so you know what? Let's try using our strategy here. So Olberg gonna incite people so that he takes the hits. Oh wow, okay. Okay, the skeleton's weak to wind. Good to know. That said, the fires... Yikes. Alright, we really need to figure out what the weakness for the fire guys is. I hate the English language sometimes. Okay, it's probably not dark, honestly. But we can summon a townsperson to help out, maybe. That might be somewhat assisting. Okay, it's not bow and arrow either. Oh, yikes. Alright, Ulbrich. Let's try sword. Okay, no one is weak to sword. In order to keep this train rolling, Ulbrich needs to be healed. Oh, okay. And they just AoE instead. Thanks. Okay, so we can try spear and knife to see if that does any more. And then I guess if none of those work... Oh god, what did they just do to him? Okay, how about knife? Knife does not do a damn, okay. So spear, what is this? I really wish I could see status or something. It's not poison, is it? I don't really want to... It's not confusion. Ooh, Ice Soulstone. This sounds worth it. Whoa. Okay. That did an assload of damage. That wall. Boost our defenses more. I haven't really quite figured out, even though I was tooling around with it when I was grinding the other day. I don't know if the defense bonuses stack or they add up or what, because all I get in like indication wise is the shield next to his name. Okay, so he's definitely not weak to dark. I kind of assumed, but alright, take that money from them bones. Oh wow, 370. That is nice. Horrific Claw, on the other hand, not so nice. Okay, we'll have her attack, and then the dancer will assist and heal. This is why I bought so many grapes. I haven't tried spear yet, right? No, okay. Not that it does much damage. I think Tressa's the only one who can really help us with the skeletons. I'm somewhat worried. Why do you have so much defense? And why does Poison Arrow do so much damage? I wonder if poison is the other thing that a skeleton's weak to. So that's weird. Eviscerate? That's magic and defense down, it looks like. Why? Sorry, he just has so much defense or something. Yeah, let's try to counter his thing a bit. Okay, and then we break him once so he can't attack. And then Ulbrich is gonna incite him again so that he plays defense. Right after we poke him with the knife. Oh, you can't boost! Okay, whatever that defense, or sorry, whatever that status is, it prevents you from boosting. Huh. Doesn't prevent buffs from being applied though, it seems. I think Tressa is actually our damage dealer right now, weirdly enough. I'm just gonna keep boosting his defense. Although it doesn't help that much. Jeez.
しっかりね。
I kind of expected the elementals to be the problem, not him.
いくよ。
Alright. Or actually, I know what we'll do. So we'll attack him with this, and then we get to go again anyway. Damage. We get to go again anyway, and so we'll boost up trade winds to do as much damage as we can. Okay, only one more turn of this not being able to boost stuff. Although it looks like Insight wore off.
来るがいい
So I want to keep Tressa alive.
さて。
I guess maybe I should speed up Tressa. Oh, music just reminded me of this. So, on a recommendation... Oh, there we go. On a recommendation from someone last night, I listened to this podcast today. I think it's Gimlet Media or something that does the podcast. And it was called, like, The Missing Hit or something like that. The Case of the Missing Hit is the name of this podcast. So if you search on Google or Bing or Yahoo, The Case of the Missing Hit, you'll find it. And it was this really interesting story about how these two people... Wow. These two people like had a pop song stuck in their head. We'll wait. Had a pop song stuck in their head, and like, but they couldn't find it on the internet. And this interesting journey that they took to like try to hunt down and find this thing. Oh wow, she can learn a new one. Can she learn any ice moves? I want a single allied elemental attack. That could be useful. Dark damage to all foes. Cause a curious effect to occur one time. I don't know what that means. I really wish I did, because it costs 25. Holy crap! I'm gonna go with Peacock Strut though, so that we can boost. We can boost, you know, Tressa's damage and what have you. Gain a 50% chance of counterattacking after being targeted. Oh, that's nice. Oh, warrior, not quite yet. And not quite yet for her either. Okay. Cool. Ooh, treasure chest. But it was really neat. And like the guy who was, you know, hosting the podcast and talking about it got the person to come to a music studio. Oh wow, this is gonna be the normal, isn't it? Thanks. But he got them to come to a studio and like from memory had a band recreate the song that was stuck in his head that he was talking about that he couldn't figure out like where to get. Okay. I don't suppose I have another one of those wonderful, wonderful ice things. No, but I do have light damage. Okay, unsurprising that the skeleton is weak to that. I really wonder if the fire elementals are weak to an actual weapon type, or if it's just another elemental. I know it's not sword though, so there's that. So let's try to protect people, even though I didn't, you know, buff his defenses up. So he's probably going to take a bit more damage than I would like. But it was really interesting. I don't really want to spoil the ending of that podcast and like how it all turned out, because it was really, really interesting. And even though it's like, when I first opened it up, I saw it, I was like, oh wow, it's a 50-minute podcast. Do I really want to listen to this? But I was listening to it while I ate dinner. And it was interesting enough that it, you know, kept me entertained. the whole time, and then even after I finished my dinner, I kept listening. So,
さて
and I tend to get distracted fairly easily. Okay, we're gonna buff Tressa.
クジャクの舞
Even though I'm kind of worried, I'm thinking I maybe should have, or possibly should heal Ulbrich, but at the same time, I really want to try to take out someone, if I can, because I have a feeling these fire elementals are going to be a bit of a pain, because I don't have anything to break them with. Oh, we'll see. Oh, I should summon... Oh, no! Ulbrich! My buddy! Okay, that's not good. Wait, is this not a... This is revival. Why can't I... I'm confused. Do you... Is this just choosing who's going to use it? Or is it going to use it on them and I'm going to, like, lose my good item?
これで
Yeah, I'm just going to lose my good item. Why could I not target Ulbrich exactly? That was odd.
幸運の風よやれよ
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to wipe on this. You're definitely... Definitely if they keep going for the AoE attacks. This is why I saved though, so it's fine. Oh, can Primrose survive? No. Well, that's that. But yeah, the podcast though, it was a really interesting story and interesting. So, but definitely worth a listen, I think. Okay. So, turns out level 15 is not something that I can handle right now. That's a bummer.
良い戦いにしよう。
Ooh, you're different though.
私の番
Thunder Wasp. Okay, this sounds like a battle that I might actually be able to do, because everyone's weak to wind.
ごめんなさい
Okay.
行くぞ。
I like her. That's good. I like her laugh. Alright. Oh wait, I still have the revive item. Fuck. Okay. Wait, okay, so all of life versus heal. Versus herb. Sorry, herb. So I can't... Maybe you can only use the herbs outside of battle? While the olives of life you can use in? Okay. I definitely want Tressa though, because she has the wind move. I mean, I want both. Really, like everyone should be alive. Okay, Thunderman. Okay. I should be able to survive 2 skeletons, right? I really need Tressa to come back though. Like, and not get one-shotted the moment she's alive again. Fuck you! Oh no. Do I have an item to do wind? I do. So I mean that'll break the skeletons, which is nice. So give me a little bit of, but the thunder shot is still coming. I can't do anything about it. Oh, and it gets 2 turns. Yeah, I'm fucked. Okay. All right. Well, we have to get past that fight in order to leave the cave. I have an idea. I have an idea of how to leave the cave, though. Also, gonna get to full health. We just need to be attacked by the thunder people again, and not by fire. Oh, or we actually mentally. Never mind. My strategy was going to be, assuming that I had 2 characters like going before enemies. One would use the wind item, and the other would hopefully be Tressa. Okay, that said, clearly this is not the place to go. Tressa's next chapter is over here, which seems like I could get to it from either end. So I think I'll head back to Riptide and head north of Riptide, and we'll try to get Cyrus into our party, and that will be our main goal for the night. That's Purple Tide's this way.
プリムローズ参ります。出番ね。
さあどうする？
ここからが本番だ。覚悟はいいか。
出番ね。
Sorry, I just want to collect money while I'm able to.
参る。
I mean, every steal like that is another grape, so fairly useful, I think.
出番ね。そこ。
行くぞ。
さあどうする？
Actually, she can break him at least, and she gets to go again right after, so should have a better chance of stealing. But yeah, besides the whole staying up late in Final Fantasy VII and what have you in that podcast, I feel like there were other things on my mind in general, but nothing terribly positive, I guess. So earlier today, I met up virtually with the classmates from my Japanese class. Man, Tressa has a great eye for money on the ground. So I met up with my classmates, and have you ever worked on a group project and like only a few people actually do work, and then the other people are just kind of like coasting along? But like not in the case of coasting along like negatively, like trying to just get a good grade or those kind of things. How do I not know any of your weaknesses? Are you a spear? What are you? Alright, spear, sword to one of them. But like not in a like freeloader way, but in the way like you work on a group project and like some people's quality of work is a lot higher than other people's. Oh no, you weren't supposed to die. I was gonna steal from you. Punk. Okay, what about the spear? No. I think I've used all of my weapon types against the dark? No, not dark. I used sword, right? No, apparently not. Okay. Sword. I wonder if I increase Tressa's speed if it makes her even more evasive. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the game. So like a group project in the sense that someone just, you know, like doesn't quite have the same level of proficiency as the other people in the group, and like it shows, but no one really wants to be that person who like brings it up and everyone's trying to be like accommodating about it. I don't know if I'm describing that situation quite right, but basically one of the people that I was studying with does a lot, like studies like every night, has started doing flashcards recently, and like finds outside sources and like learns things on their own and all this stuff, and like it shows. Like when we have a conversation in Japanese to practice, like most of the time it's not fluent by any means, but like bits and pieces of things that we definitely didn't learn in class but just kind of learn in our own studies show up. No, I was gonna steal from you, punk. But yeah, like earlier today, like we rounded off our study session. Oh, he's got defense up. Alright, I won't bother with you for now. We finished our study session with like rapid fire vocab. Like first Japanese and then you had to translate it back to English, and then being told the English word and needing to translate it. You know what? 70%'s good. Try it. And like whenever like one of us would call him either the one who's good that I was talking about, who like goes above and beyond sort of, versus the person who doesn't quite put in that level of effort, like the delay between the response was huge, and it sucks because I don't like talking bad about people. Oh, I should have just broken them instead. But like, it's really frustrating sometimes when like you're trying to learn a language and you really need people to talk to and like practice with, but the people who are supposed to be the ones who are sharing the interests just aren't quite going as far as you, or well, one of them isn't. But it makes me feel bad because I kind of don't like feeling like a smart ass either. Like putting in the extra effort to make flashcards on my own. Wait, what is it? Does this not go over? Okay. And like doing a lot of studying and stuff so that I know the answer when I get called on, or when we're doing something or trying to communicate. Yeah, I don't know. Oh hey, it's new. It's a cape. Oh wait, I remember I fought one of these guys before, but I didn't actually get around to hitting it because it's so damn evasive. Let's see if it can dodge magic. It does 1 damage. Okay. You know, last time I think I tried to get the Kate. Ah, no! Alright, fine. I was gonna say maybe I should try to focus on its guards first, but if it's just gonna retreat the moment it gets the chance, then I don't really know if I can do that much about it. Yeah, let's try to see if any of them are weak to this. Nope. But anyway, despite that, it's still a lot of fun to actually get around to practicing Japanese again, because I haven't been as good on keeping up with my studying as I would like. Like, only studying maybe like once or twice a week or so now, as opposed to the everyday practice that I was getting before. Oh wait, I think I want to go the other way. There's a chest that way. But I used to study on my commutes back and forth from work. And at the moment, my current commute is rolling over out of bed and grabbing my laptop. So, not a lot of study time. And my sleep schedule has definitely been an interesting thing. Or I go to bed at like 2 or 3 at night, and then it's a good thing that I'm waking up in the way that, or that I only had to roll over. I'm gonna poke you. You're gonna heal yourself.
ここからが本番だ。
Once, oh, you're out of, okay. Once quarantine eventually ends and the world goes back to normal, then I'll probably get better again at that. Ooh. 97% chance. I don't necessarily trust that 97% chance though. The other day when I was doing that grinding, I failed on like a 98% chance. So there's that. Oh wow, $80 that time. Nice.
さて。いい勝負だ。
Oh, there's something. I just remembered another positive thing. I read a good comic the other day. It was called Hanging Out with a Gamer Girl. What's the name of it? There's 42 chapters available. Yeah, the English house, Hanging Out with a Gamer Girl. Isn't this exciting? I think is the subtitle. Japanese name, well, there's a bunch of them actually, so I don't know. But the author's name is Nichi with 2 eyes, and it's cute. It's basically like a hikikomori girl, shut-in girl. Oh, hello. Danger level 45. Okay, not going in there. Not after our level 15 experience. But it's really cute though. The premise of the story is that this 2 friends over an MMO agree to meet up, and one of them uses a male character in the game, the other uses a female character, and it turns out that it's kind of swapped. Like the guy who uses the female character is a girl, and the person who uses a girl character is a guy. And they agree to meet up because they both really like this one like character. Not in the game, but just in general. Doesn't matter which one I go after. And you know, they're not expecting that, but then the girl had agreed to have her friend come over, like so that her mom could meet them, because her mom was really excited that her shut-in daughter finally had made like a friend that they could hang out with or something like that. And so the boy ends up cross-dressing in order to go and like make the mom happy, basically, to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, we met up, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to go. Please don't die. Fuck. Ah, it's fine. But it is really cute. Rather wholesome. Alright, over it. Pick it up. It was really cute, and I read it at like 4:30 in the morning. Because for some reason, despite it being 4 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't get to bed. Not really sure why. I'm hoping that doesn't happen tonight, but at the same time, I know that I'm probably going to end up staying up until like 3 or 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning, just to enjoy some Final Fantasy VII and to further accumulate opinions. Wait. Okay. You're not weak to darkness, are you? No. What about wind? Anyone?
覚悟はいいか。
It's really too bad that like potency wouldn't work there. Not that I have the SP to use it. I'm gonna assume that the Seabirdian number 2 is more powerful than the non-number 2 enemies. Although now I'm bummed because I killed it.
行くぞ。よっ。
私の番。
Should be able to survive at least one of those, right?
さて。
さて。
Okay. They should be right for the plucking now. Right? Is that right?
あー、参る。
No, only 48 from these guys.
覚悟はいいか。
I haven't really watched too much of the anime in my watch list yet, though. Which one did I just steal from? Shoot.
行くよ。
Okay.
あー、参る。
No!
驚
Okay.
かしら。
Front one is the one that I should be trying not to murder.
よっ。
Here. 68% sounds so high to me, and yet that doesn't seem to actually work.
これで終わりか。
But there are a number of shows that came out today that I'm planning on watching that I just haven't gotten around to yet. Like the second episode of Gao Tokyoru, the Garu and the Dino. The first episode of the newest season of Kaguya, Love is War. Second episode of Listeners. And the first episode of Appare Ranman, which promises, I hope, to be an interesting adventure. Where like you have a couple people. You know what? I'm not gonna use a SP thing. I have a feeling that I don't really need to. But Appare Ranman, I think, will be interesting because it's got like a race across America. And it's always kind of fun to see like American locales done in anime because they tend to go pretty above and beyond in it. Alright, I can't. Nah. Okay, so it only takes 3 hits. Good to know. I'm just gonna take things out, I guess. Oh, I don't have to break it though. I did watch the second episode of Kakushigoto though, which is the anime where the dad is trying really hard not. Yeah, let's do that. Trying really hard to have his daughter not realize that he's a manga artist. I don't trust you not to kill it, Primrose. Come on, 62% chance. Okay, 62% chance. Yeah, whatever. But it's pretty fun. It was cute, and like the animation, or not animation, sorry, just the style of the characters is very simplistic, but in like, you know, an enjoyable way. And just like the dad kind of always doting on his daughter and trying really hard to make sure that she never ever finds out what he does for a living is great. Like the guy gets a little bit old sometimes, but overall it's welcome. Alright, Seabirdian 2 can only survive 3 hits from us. weird, since you'd think with the 2 in its name that it would be stronger somehow. It does give more money, so definitely worth that.
私の番。
Okay, we'll do this. I think I know how we can break them in such a way that they don't get to attack and I get to steal from them. I'm gonna assume that I can get at least 1 hit on you more.
私の番。
And then, perfect. I feel like I'm somewhat getting the hang of this game's combat. Clearly not all the way, as demonstrated by the failure in the cave. But I don't know how much I trust
私の
its
番。
health levels though.
はい、参る。
So there's that. But yeah, I mean, if anyone ever has good show recommendations, I'm always happy to listen or read them though. Like, I typically don't really watch a lot of shows with real people in it. I like anime more. It just keeps my attention better. Fortifying Nut. Ooh, does that increase defense, maybe? Physical attack. Oh, that sounds like something to give to Ulbrich then. Also, the scenery got really green. Kinda nice. Flatlands make sense. $280. It's not that bad though. I always assume that like monetary amounts in games like this are based more around yen than they are around dollars. So, you know, someone just lost $2, not $200 something. Oh, frogs and ants! New enemy types. Okay, let's summon the townsperson. Ah! Alright, we know one thing. Aggressive ant. Like going to your in-laws or something. Sword? Nope, not sword. Spear maybe, perhaps?
私の番。
Break him first. We can have Ulbrich try with his spear. Are you weak to this? You are!
私の番。
Excellent. Secondary, I'd like to know if any of them are weak to wind.
風よ。やれよ。
Nope.
出番
I'm not. Did I already try darkness? Don't think I did. Okay, but they're not. They are not weak to it. They just die. Oh. I didn't want him to die yet. I was going to steal from him. Are you weak to spear?
踊ろうかしら
Or to knife?
ごめん
We'll never know.
素人さんとは踊らないの
Untouched bonus. Wait, no, I got attacked, didn't I? Oh wait, no, the ant bite move missed. I want to fight more though. I want to see how much money we steal from them. Ooh, new music too. Alright, what does this say? North Atlastum flats to Flames Grace. Atlastum and Rippletide. Alright, Atlastum is where Cyrus is, so definitely getting him next it seems. Flames Grace is where Ophelia is. Forky is... Honey? I guess their sprite, the icon is a little bit different. The two characters look pretty similar, just like profile-wise. Ooh, Primrose Chapter 2 though. And Ulbrich Chapter 2, which is recommended level 27. Wow, okay. It really seems like the game kind of wants me to collect all the characters before I try to go do Chapter 2s. What about Tressa's? Nope, level 22. Wow. So by the time we start any of the secondary chapters for each person, we're going to be able to do this cave. Nuts. But yeah, so anyone ever has recommendations, my backlog is always happy to gain more things in it.
回転ね。
覚悟はいいか。
Okay, they're not vulnerable to spears. Are they vulnerable to swords? No. Gather strength, that doesn't seem good. I know they're weak to this though.
踊ろうかしら。
He is gaining more attack.
そこ。
And the knife doesn't do anything. Okay. So just bows, it seems.
どうする？
And I'm not going to be able to collect. So maybe we'll start whittling this down instead.
ここからが
Oh wait, he's not weak to... Okay. Spear? I don't want to do multiple hits anyway. Okay.
踊ろうかしら。
He's wielding a spear, so I thought maybe, I don't know, that it might work, but...
ここからが本番だ。
Oh, I meant to swap back to the sword. Shoot. And I'm running low on some things. We'll summon the townsperson again. We're near a town, so we'll probably be able to get a new companion.
さあ、どうする？
Perfect.
参ろう。
How much money you got? Ooh, 72. Not bad. Birds had more, but that is okay.
さて。行くわよ。よっ。さあ、どうする？さあ、参ろう。
What was number 3? Ooh, 156.
行くわよ。
Getting good money off of this slowly but surely.
行くよ。
It's surprising. Well, maybe I shouldn't be surprised that the he's not weak to bow and
こ
arrow
こからが本番だ。また
because he's a level 3 or something. I don't know if I should say level or not, but he's got a 3 next to his name. So the Roman frog is beefier. I guess I shouldn't say beefier. He's not a cow. He's a frog. Slimier? Hoppier? Alright. There's the inn. So let's rest. Or actually, we won't rest yet. Because there's a good chance that when we start the story... Oh, wow. Yes. It's only 42%. But I'll try it. We haven't failed yet, so it might be interesting to see dialogue if there is special stuff in that. In it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? What a lovely dancer you are! Do you need someone to show you around town? Huh. That 42% chance worked out pretty well, didn't it? Ambrosia milk. Ingredient used in a dish for the king. That sounds possibly useful. Also, how strong is he? He is too strong. Not too Ozo. And he has grapes to heal. Oh, that's kind of nice. I think I'll keep the guard with me, though. Attempting to challenge him just to see what happens, though. See, he doesn't really seem to be guarding anything. The little kids have dialogue? No. I wonder if he runs the inn, and if we challenge him, like, we'll get better stuff from there. There's nothing in here. Maybe this is, what's-his-face's house or something. Hold on, I kind of want to challenge him. But if I challenge him, I should probably heal up fully. We'll wait. Provisioner? All of life 500. Yikes. Maybe not. But I can sell some things. Itch, teeth, mysterious ore. I can probably sell these. And with the leather armor, everything else I have is better. For a robe. When did I get this? That is something that I think Tressa should wear. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just keep it for when we fight elementals again because it has such high elemental defense. Also, we have a hand axe? How did I get that? Alright, no one can use it yet though. Okay. People to talk to? Hey. I can buy things from the little kids though. For a markup? Don't healing grapes only cost 40 something? Odds and ends. 1330. I remember 1330 and 380. 1330, 380 versus 700 and 200. I wonder if different places have different prices. Or if I just lost a bunch of money on that deal. Rock egg. Ingredient used in a dish for the king. I'm going to assume that I need to make something exciting and delicious at some point. Arcane glaive. Ooh, that's pretty good. Light staff. Rose can't use it yet though. Circlets. Oh, it increases max SP. And has a really good elemental defense. Robe. Let's go. The circlet seems like something that might be worth giving to Primrose. Yeah, well, we'll put it on Primrose. Pointy hat. 30 shield. First round shield. This seems like a win-win to equip to everyone. I'm not really sure about staffs or what have you, but fine. We'll just wait on that. Suppose I'll hold on to some of this, since we'll probably get a new character and need to equip him. One or two things. What is this? Hair tail. Okay. You are level 4. Emperor crab. And I have no idea if this is for anything or what.
Oh.
Like an interest in me axe. Okay, he's apparently selling an axe. And iron armor. And cheaper olives of life. Okay, I'll think about the iron axe. Wow. Strength. Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Mild medical component. Essences. So those are components. And what kind of person is he? Mental augmentation. Don't really know what that means. Probably debuffs or something. Is our next character in the actual palace itself? Oh, there he is.
Ha!
Castle Town. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, hello. That seems worth it. Alright, buddy, you're getting an earring since you're the taunter. And I will save. Okay. Wow, we've already been going for nearly an hour and a half. If I keep going, we'll probably be going for another hour and a half, honestly. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, lady? Ooh, firestorm. Dark damage to all foes, all of life, or cheap. The Royal Academy. It's nice I can just walk in. Oh, no lecture for me. Be kind of funny if they yelled at you, like told you to get out because class was in session or something like that. Yeah. I think the time spent trying to do some of that cave and then kind of backtracking and exploring and what have you this kind of killed progression for us tonight. We already talked to her.
So that.
Priceless book was stolen from the archives many years ago. Since then they kept the space tightly guarded. And yet I just walk in.
何かご用ですか?
I don't know. Also, I can't allure her. You can challenge her though. Only got 3. So maybe we could take her. Can't. Can I go? No. Your room can't go in. Nothing here. I can't actually get up the staircase there. Alright, last dude to talk to besides
Hi.
Skate. He's selling a feather for cheap. And this, I think, this actually is good, right? Coin pouch. Or small crack.
Hi.
Wow. I think he might be stronger than the guy we currently have with us. I don't actually want to click that button. Alright, hold on. I just want to know if I wasted my money or not there. Because we bought the feather for 400 that time, and I think it sells for more? No. No, it doesn't. These have all been terrible trades. Alright, well, I think that's telling me something. It's probably specifically that, stop buying things from people. Thanks. Oh, I can't just reload directly from here. Yes. I will save ourselves 1,000 gold or so. Yeah, I think for better or worse, I'm not going to start in on Cyrus, I believe is this man. I'm not going to start in on his quest yet. I think we'll do it next stream, just for the for the sake of kind of having it all go at once. So I guess this stream was a grinding stream, which is not the most exciting of things, I guess, but it's something. And one benefit about not starting is that I can go and grind off stream and try to raise my level a little bit. Some exploring or what have you. Fight frogs. So I'm gonna go ahead and save out here. That way I can easily fight some froggies and do my business. Shoot, I forgot he doesn't have insight, or he doesn't have enough for insight. No, just the bow and arrows. Oh, kind of want to see our guard though. Okay. Absurd. Absurd damage. But yeah, so that'll be it for this stream tonight, I think. So sorry about not getting further or gathering another character, but we'll have a fresh start next time, and it'll be good, hopefully. So hope everyone has a good rest of their day, night, whatever it is where you are. You know, whatever floats your boat. And I will see all of you next time, whether it's for Yakuza Kiwami or more Octopath Traveler. We'll see, and it'll be good either way. So take it easy, good night, eat good food, stay safe. Bye for now.